Welcome to Direct to Video. I'm Tony Robusto.
Oh man, I'm Andy Reyes.
DVD extras. I didn't say DVD extras, but we're not going to cut it because we just cut half an hour of us being depressing
and sad.
Yes. So we're going to
we're gonna try again.
We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna know that never happened. We're gonna talk about funny stuff.
That's right.
Like
we're gonna go back to our roots. This is our origins episode.
We're gonna talk about Lion King 2?
Do you want to? I'm down. I'll talk about Lion King 2 and how great it is. No, do you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this right now. I know this was like my idea for a later episode, but I feel like I could talk about this now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a drink of water. I'm gonna prepare myself.
I'm psyched. I don't know what this is.
Take another drink of water.
Oh my gosh.
Refreshing. So
this
good.
Is bad podcast.
I want to talk about Sky High.
I thought we were gonna do like an episode on Sky High.
Do we? But I want to talk about it now. because I got dragged by, not just by you, but by like 3 other people for liking Sky High. Apparently people will remember Sky High being a bad movie, which is crazy to me because when it came out, I remember everybody being like, man, what a great Disney Channel original film.
Okay, but like
people were comparing it to Halloween
so you can
Town.
listen back to it. What? Wait, it wasn't even a Disney Channel original film, was it?
I'm gonna check. There's no way that movie could have gotten a theatrical release. Right?
I genuinely thought it did. Well, maybe.
It's got Kurt Russell in it, so let me...
You know, in the recent Bim Bam episode, Travis McElroy talks about really loving Luck of the Irish, which was a movie I had forgotten about, but loved as a kid. And
I hated that movie as a kid.
For some reason, that made me so fucking happy. Maybe we should watch Sky High and Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish? No, there are like 3 movies I remember as a kid, and I think all 3 of them were about basketball in some way that I hated, and it was Teen Wolf, Luck of the Irish, and High School Musical, which, of the 3, the only one that I've even considered going back and watching is High School Musical, because it at least has good music.
Not the one I expected.
Yeah, Tony, I'm going to go back and watch Teen Wolf.
I'm not saying Teen Wolf is good, because last time I saw it I was like 7. But it is like a classic movie that, like, the whole big deal about Teen Wolf is that it came out right after Back to the Future, so it's like...
it was like the second big Michael J. Fox thing.
Yeah, so it's like, it's one of Michael J. Fox's first big movies, and that, if you like Michael J. Fox, is in itself kind of interesting. And can make it interesting, even if you don't like the movie. High School Musical, I always found obnoxious. I remember liking Luck of the Irish, but again, I was probably 7.
I feel like... So there are a host of Disney Channel original films that people like, or Disney Channel movies that are on Disney Channel all the time, that people like laud as being
it's probably about when you watch them.
Yeah, I think, because Luck of the Irish is an insane movie.
Okay. I'm going to say... Whoa, wait, because I don't remember it, and I want to see if I still have this.
Because
a kid is secretly a leprechaun.
Yes.
Or, like, a quarter leprechaun or something. Like, his grandfather was a leprechaun. Mm-hmm. He has lost his good luck charm that all leprechauns have. The evil leprechaun, who I only remember, again, because Travis McElroy mentioned it, apparently played by Timothy Olmanson.
Yes.
Who I really like. He was Lassiter on Psych and the Evil King on Gallivant.
Just a generally swell guy.
Yeah, he has the luck, and the kid has to get it back... And for some reason, he decides to duel him in basketball, saying he can win even without his luck. And he does, I think. There's also a throwaway line about potato chips.
I'm going to read I'm going to read this line to you
Okay.
because because I'm reading this sentence off of Wikipedia, and it sounds like a fever dream.
Let's do it.
With the help of his best friend Russell, Kyle defeats Seamus in basketball and banishes him to live forever, trapped in Lake Erie. He then wakes up and realizes he is late for Heritage Day. On the day, he does an Irish folk dance and leads the crowd in singing "This Land Is Your Land" with his parents and grandfather in the audience, proudly joining in.
Oh, I don't remember that bit. Oh, man. Oof. That reminds me of when I couldn't figure out how to end my stories.
I feel like movies don't end with musical numbers anymore for a reason.
I'll tell you what, I was a little bit disappointed Frozen didn't end with a musical number. I know you don't like talking about Frozen because we had vastly different opinions on it. But like, it was a big musical movie, and then I felt like it sort of just kind of ended when it could have ended bigger.
It really kind of ends on like a bit of I would call it a cliffhanger, but in reality it just kind of feels like they forgot to write an ending to the movie because like there's still a lot of problems that they gotta solve. Like they just put a bunch of the bad people on a boat and then turn around and go, well, I guess things are okay now, even though people in our town are still like dying of hunger and don't trust their leader.
Well, yeah, she's the queen. She's got to fix the town. I mean, that's what she has to. It's a big job.
I feel like in a better Disney movie, there would have been at least like a montage of them like fixing the town.
Maybe? I don't know.
There would have been something. There would have been some closure. But, you know, maybe this is all stuff that they can address in the sequel.
So you like, for instance, the way Moana ends. Because the whole point of her story is that she is trying to be the leader of her people and go sailing all the time. And she manages to
do both.
Do both of this, yeah.
Spoilers for Moana.
That's not a huge spoiler.
I mean, it's the ending of the movie.
No, because I believe in the last podcast I talked about how the big bad was actually the goddess. So, if we want to talk about spoilers...
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Spoiler warning for the last episode for Moana.
Yeah. That kind of soured it for me a little. That reveal, even though it's a cool idea,
like really
kind of
pretty.
soured it. Because, but that means that, like, literally everything is Maui's fault.
Sorry, I'm about to go off on a huge tangent and not address what you just said. I feel like I don't talk about Inside Out, the movie, as much as I should.
Oh, okay. Did you super love Inside Out, the movie?
I watched it in the theater, and the thing about Inside Out, the movie, is that is a movie that I think I would have really taken a lot from as a kid who had depression but didn't know how to deal with it.
Okay. My sister said something similar, actually, now that I think on it, because she, at one point, wanted to run away. And they have that scene.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my big problem with Inside Out, and it's not a problem. It's just that I felt like Happiness acted a lot like the kid's mother. I felt like she was always like sheltering the kid, and if she, or Riley, I believe her name was. I don't want to keep calling her the kid. She was always like sheltering Riley, and if they had made her like a little, like acted a little bit more selfish, like she always acted selfishly because she believed that was the best thing for Riley.
Yes.
But if she acted selfish to be a little bit selfish, I would have enjoyed that a little bit more, because I felt like what she was doing was like being an overbearing mom inside the kid's own head, and I sort of couldn't wrap... I don't know, I sort of shook my belief of it a little bit, because I don't think you can be an overbearing mom in your own head. You can be overbearing to yourself a bit, I guess, but it's not the same thing.
No,
because she saw Riley as another person.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is what they are like they're not your emotions. They're representations of like what you feel like those emotions are telling you at all times. So
Yeah.
they're less you and more like angels on your shoulder.
Right, but they still are her. Like, everything else in there is, like, made of her.
Yeah, but they are her in like the same way that like your lungs are you, right? Like, yeah, my lungs are me, but also they're my lungs. They have their own things to worry about.
It also has what I believe is the most existentially terrifying Disney death. Because the way Riley's imaginary friend dies is she forgets about him forever.
Good. Fuck that guy.
He was so selfless.
I hated that character.
Oh my god.
It was like, its voice, its entire demeanor was like a grating piece of cheese in my brain.
No.
That smelled bad.
You mean a cheese grater in your brain.
And when he died, like I like did a little cheer like in the theater, like,
oh
thank
my
God.
Christ. You're the worst person.
I will say the only reason I felt bad is because there was like a little, he could not have been more than 5-year-old boy sobbing about the entire ordeal. And I felt bad for the kid. You know, I was like, oh, kid, you...
I cannot believe... I would not wish that particular death on my worst enemy.
I feel like you don't have enough worst enemies, my dude. I can think of at least 3 people in my life.
You are sick.
Well, I would do
You're
that
sick,
too.
Man.
I just... It felt so good just to... He wisped away. The only thing left of him being his shitty laughter. And then that was gone too. Poetic.
You sicken me. I feel nauseous right now because of that disgusting thing that you said.
Oh, man. 2015. So that's when the movie came out, 2015. I want to see what other movies came out in 2015.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. Wow. Shit. Wow. A lot of movies.
All right, don't react to just fucking say something. What are you doing?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Andy. Oh, cool.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
The Martian.
Oh.
Crimson Peak. It's a horror movie that I really enjoyed.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not really a horror movie, but it's like a horror movie. Spotlight, which was really good. Creed, which was really good. Terminator Genesis, which I saw but will never recommend.
Why did you see it?
What the fuck is The Good Dinosaur?
You don't know what The Good Dinosaur is?
No. It's a Pixar movie?
That's a Disney movie that came out in the summer of 2015.
It's a Pixar movie.
Nobody watched because everybody knew as soon as they saw a preview that it was going to be bad. But they weren't releasing anything else that year, so it got all the advertising.
No, they released Inside Out the same year.
Well, I said year, but season. That was the summer blockbuster for Disney, and it did not do well.
Oh, man. Like, Ex Machina came out. Straight Outta Compton came out, which is a really good docudrama. The Big Short came out, which is a really good movie.
You asked us to start the podcast over because we weren't being funny.
2015 was like a strong year in movies.
Okay.
I like, wow. Like, this year feels like it sucked.
This year feels like it sucked for a lot of things.
Yeah, I know, but like specifically talking about movies, like I feel like
well, we haven't gotten to winter yet.
But even so, we had an entire summer season, and the only movie I watched was Spider-Man.
What about Wonder Woman? Didn't Wonder Woman come out this year?
That's
a big one.
Oh shit, I guess. So Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, and Baby Driver.
Guardians 2 came out.
I have complicated feelings about that movie.
That's fine. I don't particularly want to hear them because I still haven't gone to see it. Logan came out.
Did Logan come out this year?
I just googled it, so yes.
Oh wow.
The Last Jedi's coming out in the in. Oh my god! Justice League is supposed to come out this year too. That's gonna so. That's
I don't want to
so
think
bad.
about that. Please do not make me think about that.
It's gonna be so bad.
I'm gonna go watch it. I have to.
You poor sad man.
Tony,
Fate of the Furious. Ragnarok's gonna come out. I'm looking forward to that. Beauty and the Beast was this year
What's
too.
up?
I said Ragnarok's gonna come out. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I want to see Hulk in a Thor movie. Is what I want. John Wick 2. I mean, some of these are genuinely good. Alien Covenant, I've heard good things about.
The fact that, but the thing is like, the biggest movies coming out this year are almost all Marvel movies and Star Wars.
The Lego Batman movie.
The Lego Batman movie's fun, but it's not. I wouldn't call it like a great film. I feel like this year we haven't had like a groundbreaking film.
It's mostly Disney, really.
Yeah.
When you get down to it, like I like Beauty and the Beast, but that's Disney again. They're releasing a new Pirates. They do all the Marvel movies, Star Wars. The Dark Tower is coming out, which I don't care about, but I know a lot of people do. Point is, I don't think it's been a particularly terrible year for movies.
I
I
love the Marvel movies. I really do.
I mean, I get it. I'm burnt out on them too. I'm like 8 movies behind.
I love Marvel movies. I really do. I feel like this year in particular, a movie hasn't come out that like has made everyone I know just drop their shit and go, "This is a movie that will, like."
I feel like Wonder
blow
Woman
your
did that.
fucking asshole.
Don't say.
I don't know.
Words.
Like I liked Wonder Woman, but at the end of the day, Wonder Woman is a generic superhero movie. It's good. It's fantastic. It does a lot of like things in terms of like breaking records, but
I can't make this argument. I haven't gone to see a movie this year besides Beauty and the Beast for this podcast. So like I don't fucking know. I've just like people talked about Wonder Woman for months.
Wonder Woman is great and amazing, but here's the thing, right? It's great and amazing because it's a movie about Wonder Woman, and it's something that we desperately need more of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is females in lead roles who aren't like hyper masculinated. Wonder Woman isn't one of the guys. She is Wonder Woman. And that matters.
Hey, I have a question about Wonder Woman. Just like her whole ability thing. So her weakness is being tied up or being tied up with the lasso of truth? Does she carry around her own kryptonite to use on other people, is what I'm asking.
It depends.
Because that's pretty badass, but also kind of stupid.
Well, you gotta remember that Wonder Woman was invented by a guy who was hella into bondage.
I didn't need to remember that. I don't know why you asked me to.
He was so into bondage, Tony.
I thought we were friends.
He wrote
What the
books
hell
about
is your
bondage.
problem today, huh?
What's up?
Like, people are going to listen to this episode, and they're going to hear you talking about how hard you got when that Disney character died, and then talk about bondage, and, like, it's fine if that's like, the persona you want to get out there.
The guy who invented Wonder Woman was super into bondage. This is a fact.
Okay,
He wrote books about it. Very detailed books about it.
I specifically said
might
how
say
hard
too
you got
detailed.
because I expected you to refute me.
So, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, for the last 10 minutes, my internet's been breaking out, so I haven't been able to hear what you're saying.
Okay, because I just insinuated twice that you got a huge boner when a Disney character died.
Oh, come on. I did not. I was not sexually aroused by his death. I was just, platonically excited.
I'm leaving that. Okay.
Please don't leave the long pause, and it's so long. It's like 5 seconds. I couldn't think of a word. I couldn't think of a way to say like anything that didn't sound sexual. So I went with platonically excited, which just sounds like denial.
Yeah. That sounds way worse than anything ever.
I want to assure the listeners that Inside Out is a beautiful movie, and it made me cry, and that's all it did.
That's all. Okay.
That long pause again, son of a bitch.
I was
God
like,
damn
what the
it.
fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's not still... Okay, perfect. You know what? That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, I'll cut
You wanted a comedy podcast, god damn it. Well, I can't bring you that, so I brought you, I guess, a weird... How is your week?
We can't do a comedy podcast, but we can do weird sexual situations podcast.
No,
that is
we
entirely
cannot.
possible for us.
We cannot. No.
I mean, it's happened before.
Oh.
Well, that... You know what? Me saying that sentence makes it sound weirder than... All I meant was that we talked about weird sexual situations on the podcast before. Not that we together have gotten into weird... You know what? You get it.
But we have, though. I distinctly remember, like, multiple times where we've just talked about weird sex stuff. And not just you and me, but, like, a bunch of other people were involved, too.
Okay, but I need to stress that we have done that remotely. None of us were...
Yeah, we didn't, like, meet in a large white room. Like,
talk about sex stuff.
Like, sitting around in, like, a circle. Welcome, everybody, to our first session of Weird Sex Acts Anonymous.
Maybe the podcast name should be Weird Sex Acts Anonymous.
That has to be a thing somewhere.
I mean, yeah, no, it totally is, but that seems more shameful than you should feel about weird sex acts. I mean, hey, somehow, I hope that was funny, because somehow we drifted.
So, listeners, Tony can't hear me right now, but you can, and so can Future Tony. Hi, Future Tony. Fuck you, you piece of shit. How dare you, in my own house, drag me like this? Oh, yeah, I'm Tony. I have access to DSL internet because I live in an actual city. You know, not everyone has what you have, alright, Tony? Jeez, how dare you. Gosh. Rude. Okay, I think we're set.
Okay.
So, I left a little surprise for you in the recording.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because you couldn't hear me for like a minute, so I just decided to let it all out. All of my real thoughts about you. It's gonna be great. I'm afraid of confrontation, so I thought this would be the best way to just get it all out there.
No, I've been there, man. Been there. So I was talking about how I couldn't think of anything relatable to talk about during my week. Because most of the stuff I've done was like routine stuff and therefore not interesting.
Yeah.
To hear about. I was thinking like, what's something I did that was different? And I thought, oh, well, I beat Dracula Laboratories in Final Fantasy XII. And then I thought, nobody cares. Nobody cares, Tony.
Oh man, it's like, what is the most obscure dungeon name? Dracula Laboratories. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It's like, I feel like...
It's where they manufactured Nethicite, Andy.
Oh wow, yep, mm-hmm. Yeah, Nethicite, that's the stuff from Avatar, the Blue People movie, right? That's what they're hunting.
What? Okay, stop. 1, don't fucking bring Avatar into this house. 2, what are you clicking, you fuck bastard?
What? I'm not clicking anything.
Oh no, maybe there was popping on your mic. But that's fine, because it's not the mic you're using to record, right?
No, it's not. I'm recording on my laptop mic and listening to you on my phone.
Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say, Nethicite is the inverted version of Magicite. So... I mean, it gets pretty Final Fantasy in Final Fantasy XII sometimes.
Oh, does it? Oh, man, I can't believe it waited that long. I can't believe they got all the way to 12 before they Final Fantasied it so much. Final Fantasy VI was pretty normal. I don't remember anything exceptionally weird happening in Final Fantasy VI. except for like the part where the world ends.
I would call that slightly weird.
It was more heartbreaking than anything because like you beat the final quote unquote final boss fight, and then the boss wins anyway, and then you have to do the whole game again, but in a post-apocalyptic world now.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like super depressing.
That sounds awful. It sounds like from a certain perspective it would be pretty fun, but it also sounds awful.
Yeah, if you're not into what Final Fantasy VI presents as a combat system, Final Fantasy VI really starts to drag out in the second half. But
I remember...
But I was really into it.
Now, we shouldn't get talking about Final Fantasy games because I don't know enough about them. But I remember somebody complaining about... I think it was 14. He said, there's this part in 14 that's like a really poorly made horror game where you're like trying to sneak past something. It's all quick time effects.
I heard about this.
And he said, the thing is, if it was just like a part that you had to play through, it would be fine, but it's like a third of the game.
What?
And he said, I was playing this thinking, man, this is so annoying, I can't wait to get back to the regular game. And then the game ended. And that's...
Oh, man.
That was one of the reasons I never bought that one.
Yeah, Now, you said 14, but I'm going to assume you meant 15.
No.
Because 14 is an MMO.
Then maybe I meant 13. Which one's 13?
13's the one with the pink-haired girl who's like Cloud, but they had less character somehow. I haven't watched I remember watching a Let's Play of 13. That was amazing because they kind of played it as a marathon run.
Okay.
So by the end of the game, they were delirious with like sleep deprivation and just completely unwilling to engage with it on any level.
Sounds interesting.
It was
interesting. Like that seems like a way to consume that particular piece of media.
They're just some games, you know.
I have no idea how long we've recorded because like, so I got cut out half an hour for the Lost episode,
the secret episode,
and then the secret episode where we talk about depressing politics, and then like 10 minutes in the middle for you to like get your internet going.
That puts us at about 30 minutes of stuff. Like we're gonna want to hit like an hour and 30 minutes maybe to really fill out this episode.
Yeah. So my question would be, you got anything to talk about? We need to write down subjects or something.
Like as the week goes on, we'll just write down stuff we can talk about.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have to I'll have to write in like capital letters at the top, like no depressing politics shit.
No depressing politics shit. It should be easier than it is.
Well, it is really hard. I don't know. I watched an anime last week. That happened to me. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I don't think you would, but it is a romantic comedy.
Oh, I didn't tell you about my anime mistake.
You made an anime mistake.
I mean a big one.
All right. I'm really worried that you're going to say the name of an anime and I'm going to say that's the anime I was just talking about.
No, this isn't a rom-com anime.
All right, hit me with it.
Oh, no. My big anime mistake is you said I should watch you said I should watch more magical girl anime because like it's actually a really good subgenre. And so I typed in magical girl anime in Google and watched the first thing that comes up, which is Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
Okay. I've heard of Madoka Magica, yes.
You have?
Yes.
It is the most depressing anti-magical girl anime.
Yep.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It is very good. Every episode is soul crushing.
It is the equivalent to magical girl anime as like the original Gundam and Neon Genesis Evangelion are to mecha anime, which is just like a complete teardown emotionally and like mentally of the entire concept of magical girl anime.
It becomes a story about doomed child soldiers.
Yeah. Really quickly, too.
Yes, almost immediately. Like, at first, like, for the first episode or two, you think it might not be going in that direction. But, it does. Oof.
Oh, fucking...
And I was like, okay, I should try to watch a light, happy anime.
Oh my Jesus, my dude! Fuck! That's my bad. I should have been more specific. That's definitely on me.
I might just like give Sailor Moon another shot after that one because I don't want to risk anything.
Oh man, I don't know. I could.
Here's the nasty bit about this anime. Have you watched this? I
think I watched a couple of episodes, and I think at some point, like halfway through episode 2 or 3, I was just like, you know what I don't need in my life right now? Any of this. Because here's the thing, is I did not expect that show. I expected that show to be sad. I didn't expect that show to be as violent as it got.
Yes, and all the violence is against young girls.
It is not fun for me.
But here's the thing about this show. If you type in this show and you click on images...
Why would I do that?
These are all, like, promotional images for this show. And they're all so happy. And, like, the opening is so happy. Like, we're a regular magical girl anime. Everybody doesn't die.
Oh, Jesus. God, I feel really bad now. I feel like I could have warned you.
I quite enjoyed this. But
I'm glad you could have. If the same thing had happened to me, I would have just been like, you know what? Fuck Andy's recommendations from now on. Oof. I really didn't enjoy it.
I knew that this one was on me. Here's the other thing, though. After I'd watched a couple episodes of this soul-crushing, awful thing, I could not finish it. I mean... Was this girl going to sell her soul to a monster to save her friends? And if she did, would she become something more terrible?
How? Oh, Jesus, fuck. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Really very good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It is really good. It's just, Is something about violence in anime. I'm just not about it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's like a specific way that a lot of anime does like combat and violence that is just not good to watch in any capacity. It's like super gross.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Here's the thing. Part of the reason I wanted to watch Magical Girl anime was because a few months ago I had written into my comic that Rick's niece is a magical girl and that she has her own adventures that are sort of just going on that they don't know about.
Yeah.
Because she just doesn't live near there. I've been enjoying having her intersect because there aren't a lot of children in my comic.
Mm-hmm.
So I started writing like the current storyline is about her. And also about Anansi, because I like throwing Anansi into stuff.
Just to get them beat up and fucked over.
Yeah, but like looking back, I mean, I knew enough about this genre not to have them all die.
I mean, it takes one to know one, right? Yeah, I just feel really fucking bad. Like
it's like This is a weird thing to feel bad about.
No, it's not like I don't feel like oh no, poor Tony. It just kind of like I had an intent when I told you you should watch more magical girl anime.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that what ended up happening is you watched Madoka Magica, to me was like, that was not at all what I wanted to happen. Some might say that was the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen.
It's like only watching the episode of Full Metal Alchemist where a little girl is turned into a dog monster and then murdered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, the fact that Scar gets redeemed after he killed so many people and also this little girl, I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
Well, okay, let's be real. Like, she wasn't a little girl anymore.
Yeah, but she could speak.
She was in pain and sad.
Was she?
Yes.
The only thing she seemed concerned about was the fact that he just killed her father.
I mean, I'd be concerned about that too. I don't know. I feel like there are anime villains worse than Scar who have been forgiven for less.
I want you to point one out, not because I don't believe you, but just for posterity.
Gosh, okay, give me a sec. I'm going to think about this. Because I really put myself into a hole by making this claim without thinking about it beforehand. I still believe it. I'm just going to have to think really hard because I don't watch that much anime. And I watch so much good, feel-good anime, too.
Yeah, probably the main villain of the volleyball anime.
There's no villain, though. Like, they're the primary antagonists of the show are just, like, the other team. They're not really evil. Except for the captain. No, except for the captain of fucking Aoyosai or whatever the fuck that high school's called. That guy's a piece of shit. He slapped a little kid. Never forgive him for that. What a fucking dick. Who just slaps kids?
Did I say why, like, I was rereading the Harry Potter books, and, this is forever ago, but there's a scene in the fourth Harry Potter book where Snape makes fun of Hermione's teeth to her face.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it made me want to retroactively punch myself in the face for getting sad that he died. Because this fucking asshole at that point was irredeemable to me. She was a 14-year-old girl, and a teacher just insulted her looks. What? I was so mad. Was that
the fourth book?
Yes, that was the fourth book.
because later she mentions that when she went to the nurse's office, she let the nurse repair her teeth a little too much.
Yeah, she got them shrunk down. And she may have had a problem with her teeth, but I think the reason she did that was because a teacher insulted her to her face.
Yeah, like an adult.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was telling a friend the other day, like, the more I think about Harry Potter, like, the more I just don't like it as much. I feel like the luster of what it was when I read it as a kid just grows dimmer every day.
It's very well written.
Yeah.
Like, if you go back and read them, they have that sort of pull.
Yeah.
Which explains sort of why they got so big. In fact, that was true when I read The Casual Vacancy, which is just a terrible book about bad people. But it was also written by J.K. Rowling, and it has that pull which makes you sort of unable to put it down, even though I couldn't stand any of the characters.
It's written in a way that's easy to read.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that, but at the same time, I don't think I've had a particular... I don't think I've wanted to reread the series since I was in high school. I've talked about it. I've thought to myself, oh man, I should go back and like reread Harry Potter someday. I don't think I'm ever going to, though. I'm just going to leave it as it is, which is this kind of slowly fading memory.
I mean, that's fine. It's just I'm not sure it's great podcasting.
I don't know. I just, like, it's... I'm, like, looking up magical girl anime to try and recommend one to you that's happy. That's what I'm doing right now.
I mean, I might just watch Sailor Moon. That's the one that got it popular.
Sailor Moon's got its... If you do watch Sailor Moon, try to watch the original one. Not because there's like a newer remake, and it's all right, but the original has a certain something to it that the new one doesn't have.
I got off track. Anything could have happened in those 2 seconds.
Fuck Harry Potter.
Okay, that's I mean, I don't want to have to fight you, Andy.
No, I'm gonna take a hard stance on this. No more wishy-washy Andy for me.
On fuck Harry Potter.
I'm only gonna talk about a series of unfortunate events from now on. That's the only real good childhood book series.
That's incorrect, but I do love that childhood book series.
All other childhood book series are terrible, and I'm never gonna read them.
Incorrect. Wrong. However, let's talk for a little bit about the TV show, Series of Unfortunate Events TV show.
Oh, yes.
Because there's something that they did in there that I really, really enjoyed a lot of that TV show, but there's one thing they did that really bothered me.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. At the end of their stay with Aunt Josephine,
yeah,
they took away both the best thing that Mr. Poe ever did and the worst thing that Mr. Poe ever did.
Okay.
And the best thing was when Count Olaf was revealed, but there weren't, like, cops around or anything, and Mr. Poe just chases him off. It's Count Olaf and his giant partner, and Mr. Poe, like a fucking mother deer against a wolf, just chases them the fuck out of there. And that's the best thing he has ever done for those kids. And they took away the worst thing he has ever done, which is send them to live in a mill. But here's the problem with that. To do that, they made the kids run away. The problem is, in the books, they don't run away until the 7th one. And then there's no turning back. Once they run away, that's them taking control of their lives.
Yeah.
I hated that they had them run away to go to the mill, because then they lose control over their lives again as soon as that little adventure's over.
I feel like them having run away in the mill will kind of make them. I feel like if they really wanted to, they could tackle them running away again as being more of a, no, we're running away this time, and this time we're gonna do it right. This time we're not gonna get caught. This time we're gonna go, and we're gonna make sure that we cannot be followed.
I mean, it might be, but it also, I mean, it's been a while.
Because, like...
It would be a while, but in the 9th, I think it's the 9th book, maybe it's the 10th book. No, it's the... Fuck. Which is the one?
Mm-hmm.
It is the 11th book. At the end of the 11th book, they end up back on the briny beach with Mr. Poe, and there's this great scene where they have to figure out if they're supposed to... if they should go back with Mr. Poe and try to, like, pick up their lives again, or if they should go into this mysterious taxi cab and just go
somewhere else,
full on into this secret society thing. The fact that they never turned back was such a big deal for these kids. And I'm sure that you're right. I'm sure that at the end of the day, in the next series, or the next season, or a season after that, it will all be tied together real well. But I just hated that one bit with the mill.
I do also think that, like, because if I remember correctly, when's the next time they run away? It's after the academy, isn't it?
No, it is after they're almost burned to death in the village.
In the village, that's right, the vile village.
Because after the academy, they go to live with their mother's friend, who is like the one halfway decent person, halfway decent guardian that they have. But it turns out that his wife is actually Count Olaf's girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for the introduction of
Esme Squalor.
Yeah.
She's gonna be just the worst.
I'm like genuinely curious as to who they can possibly get to fill that role.
Do you know what I liked that they were doing? I liked the Quagmire parents.
Oh my goodness, that
little subplot.
That
was so good.
I was for so long I was thinking, like, what is happening here? Like, are these like the I don't know why I let myself buy into this fantasy, but the entire time I was thinking, maybe these are the Baudelaire's parents, and that's what this is. Because it's framed in such a way.
I was trying to figure out who they were. I was like, are they the Baudelaire parents, but it's in the past? Because
that's what I was thinking.
I knew they're not really gonna bring them back. And then I thought, is it Jacques and Kit Snicket? And it seems like they're married, but maybe they're actually brother and sister, and they're on this crazy adventure because that was possible for a while.
Yeah.
But then they talked about being married, and I was like, well, no. So yeah. I was trying to figure that one out, and the reveal there was so rough. It is
heartbreaking, especially because in the book, the book mentions what happens kind of in passing, in a very dismissive way.
Except for when they meet Quigley.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a bigger deal when they meet Quigley.
Oh yeah.
But yes.
But the thing is the reveal is so much more heartbreaking here because you see them be a happy family. You see the 3 triplets, but in the cut, you're hit with the 2.
They do that a few times in this series. They made me like Dr. Montgomery's doomed assistant. Who dies off screen before the second book. And you only learn about him if you read the unauthorized autobiography. So that was great. Also, Neil Patrick Harris's Count Olaf is so good at being scary and cartoonish at the same time. Yeah.
I think we talked about that before, but I do want to emphasize again, as good as Jim Carrey was as Count Olaf in the live action film, Jim Carrey was only terrifying.
Well, and the other thing was, I think I said this about that film too. The kids never looked like they belonged in that movie. They looked like they were supermodels who had walked into the world of a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the other thing. I like the kids.
The kids were really good. They
were really good. These were 2 really good child actors who were really good at playing off of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Which... this is the second or third time I've seen that in a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Or show. So that means it can happen.
I feel like we're in the dawning of a new era of child actors because all of the kids in Stranger Things are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched Stranger Things?
Yeah, I watched Stranger Things.
Okay.
Come on.
I did this weird thing where I watched the first 3 episodes of Stranger Things, and I loved it, and I told everybody in my life that they had to watch it, and then everybody in my life finished watching it in a week, and I finished watching it this past summer.
Okay.
So everybody would be like, "Oh, Andy, you're super right. This show is so good. Let me talk to you about it." And I'd be like, "Oh, you can't because I haven't finished it yet."
Oh, jeez.
So I finished it this summer, and it's really good.
I'm looking forward to season 2 because I'm curious as to what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, when I heard there was going to be a season 2, my hope was that season 2 was going to be kind of its own story somewhere else.
But it's not.
But it's not. It's a follow-up. It's a direct follow-up. And that... I do want that, but I feel like being a direct follow-up, there's a bigger chance of them fucking it up.
The thing is, there would be so many storylines that are just finished, and therefore I'm not sure those characters will be as interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think there's definitely enough room for them to play in with the world that they've created. Plus, every character in that show was surprisingly charming and empathetic in their own way.
Oh yeah, including the teenagers who I half wrote off as dead because they're in a horror show.
Oh yeah.
And half thought these people are all assholes. And they were because they're teenagers.
But
and then they fucking step up.
Yeah,
that was great.
I was super happy, especially because I was really worried for most of the show that there was gonna be a moment where there was gonna be this like three-way love triangle, and the show just completely throws it away. Like, what? No. Yeah, these two characters like are supporting each other because they both just went through this incredibly awful thing.
Yeah,
but
no,
but that's
great.
not something you base a relationship off of.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people with mixed feelings about like the one person who dies. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Sort of nerdy looking girl.
Yeah.
Who just
the
like,
best friend
up and dies. Yeah.
They just find her dead body in like the second to last episode.
Yeah, and that's like that's genuinely spooky. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, okay, so she's here to prove that people can die against this thing. But also, the main characters aren't gonna. Like, that's where my head was. She felt like a red shirt to me.
Yeah, I felt really bad about it, because, like, it felt really shitty to me that, like, for what felt like 2 episodes, there was, like, a genuine, like, worry over what happened to her. But then after that, there was nothing.
Yeah.
I would have at least liked to have had, like, a funeral or something.
You just made me remember the subplot with the funeral when you said that, which I had forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
Where the sheriff does an impromptu autopsy on the fake child.
Oh, that scene was insane.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I hope we haven't ruined Stranger Things for you guys. You should watch it. It's crazy good.
There are so many scenes in that movie that are so well shot, and that just left me like shaking, just so excited to watch the next episode. What a well-made show.
And this isn't something we hear a lot about. I also hear that a lot of people like the role that gaming takes in Stranger Things. Like a lot of people who play tabletop games say there's like 3 TV shows or movies that have ever gotten what D&D feels like, right? And it's an episode of the IT Crowd, an episode of Community, and Stranger Things.
I think one of my favorite things about Stranger Things is it really captures kids.
Yes, they do feel like real kids.
I think it's especially like it also kind of really captures like the friendship dynamic where like there's like like late in the series there's like an episode where everybody's talking about how like you're like best friends and how like they're all best friends, but you like 2 people have been best friends longer, so they're better best friends. Mm-hmm. And the entire time they're having that conversation, I was thinking to myself, like, I remember having that conversation as a kid with other friends. Yeah. Where yeah, we're best friends, but you've been best friends with this other person longer, and it sucks that you 2 are fighting because you're best friends. Like, there are some genuinely good, like, childhood talks that the kids have amongst themselves that just feel really genuine.
Yes, I completely agree. A lot of people have compared it to Stand By Me.
That's it. That's a good comparison.
I feel like a lot of dialogue in Stand By Me isn't very childlike. Like, it's more sort of on the ludicrous scale. But a lot of the moments they have together feel very, very real. Like, there's that great line that no kid would ever say, which is, I'm going to tear off your head and shit down your neck. It's like, did he just have that in his pocket?
Oh, man. Stand By Me was a weird movie for me. I think Stand By Me was the first rated R movie I ever saw. And I think I was in middle school when I watched it. Because
I think it's rated R for language, because there's not a lot of other stuff that goes on.
It's
right?
Well, I don't know. I don't like keep up with it, but the reason I remember it so vividly is because like me and my dad were walking around at Walmart, and I was in middle school at the time, and my dad just sees it in like the $5 DVD bin. And he just picks it up and he looks at it for like a really long time, and he just turns to me and he says, I'm going to buy this movie because I want to watch it with you, because I remember watching this movie with my dad. And it is such a weird movie to watch with a parent, especially because like my dad grew up in that like era, like that was my dad's childhood, was what those kids did, and for me to watch that and like be able to see like the like these are actors that my dad grew up watching, like this is a movie that my dad was like their age when he saw, and to be that age and to watch that with my dad being there and seeing him kind of regress into that part of his life and share that with him was super cool and kind of recontextualized that movie for me. I think that movie means a lot more to me than it should because of that.
I watched a lot of Mel Brooks movies with my dad, but I think Blazing Saddles is just good.
Man.
I think I just like Blazing Saddles.
Man, Blazing Saddles is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But, boy, is it really hard to recommend to people.
I think if you go into it with the right mindset, it's pretty good. Because the thing about it is, like, I'll watch a clip of Blazing Saddles online, and I'll see a bunch of people in the comments be like, yeah, this was before everything had to be politically correct and all snowflakes. And it's not... I mean...
Yeah, those people are definitely missing the message of the movie.
It feels like they don't get it. Like, it's about not being a giant asshole just because somebody's a different color than you are. I mean, the whole story, I mean, there's a bunch of hilarious stuff and it's just a fun Western plot in it. But the actual crux of the story is about this guy whose only sin is being black.
Yeah.
In a position of power and unable to use it, and like having to go out and getting no respect from people, and he shows up and everybody's got guns because it's the Wild West, and he has to not get shot by all these white people who hate him for no reason.
It's
great, and it's great to be able to use comedy to deal with this.
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
That's amazing. That's one of the best things about this movie, but a lot of people don't get it.
There's an amazing video essay by Lindsay Ellis about Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
That I just highly recommend people watch. Huh?
I say I know who that is, I believe.
They did a lot of stuff for the guy with the glasses way back in the day.
I wonder if you could maybe be Faker.
Okay, right. Sorry. They were the nostalgia chick.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I
know who that is.
I was like, I know they were someone important. Let me look up who it is. Let me look up exactly who they were then. I keep forgetting how big that guy with the glasses was because I just completely missed it. I was just not interested.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. You said the guy with the glasses, and I thought you couldn't think of some guy's name.
Oh. No. The TM.
Okay.
TM.
I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I get it. Perfect.
What a fucking terrible brand.
Yep. I think that's a good time to end the podcast. I think that's a good note to end it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So thank you for listening to Direct-to-Video VHS? DVD Extras. I've been your host, Tony Robusto.
And I've been your host, Andy Reyes.
Okay. You can...
Fucking 360 no scope.
Andy, be cool for 2 seconds.
360 no scope this outro, Tony. You can do it.
You can find me at TheaterBats on Twitter.
You can find me at royalty_valens. You can also find all of Tony's other stuff at inspiredbytrueevents.com. It's super great.
That was
org.
a good plug, except it is
.org.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got it.
Ooh.
Yeah. A couple of years ago, .com was up for grabs, and I passed. Sometimes I think about that.
You should have definitely gotten it and just made it redirect to the .org.
I mean, yeah, probably.
The point is.
Our outro music, which is playing right now. You can hear it if you listen close. Andy, listen close. Yeah. Okay, good.
Do. Fuck, damn it. I just cannot sustain a melody.
Theme from Penguins on Parade by Lee Rosevere.
Boom. That's. I think that's.
You got it.
Okay. Whew.
I'll try to sync that. We'll see.
It's gonna not sync up with one or the other. So either way, I fucked you.
And if you like our podcast for some fucking reason,
I just realized I referenced a part of the 30 minutes we're cutting out.
Yeah, he did do that. It was a 360 no scope. Look, it's not important. That might be the stinger. I said something else was going to be a stinger. I don't fucking know. I'm not Jesus.
You'll figure it out. No, if you're not.
Enjoy
Jesus.
us for some reason, then leave us a review on your podcast app or iTunes.
Or Google Play.
Or, Google Play. I think Stitcher's one.
Or wherever you get your podcast.
Yeah, wherever those are sold to you.
Sold?
Because you're an idiot and you buy podcasts.
Yeah, because somebody really pulled the wool over your eyes if you're buying your podcasts.
Yes, and do you know who that was? It was the ghost of John Smith.
Oh, shit. We have spent the last 30 minutes being the least funny people on the internet.
Okay, but that's going to be the stinger.